Good morning, Mayor and Council. As you may recall, back in April, City Council adopted the Lake Tyler Master Plan as a document to guide the protection of water quality in Lake Tyler for the drinking water purposes, as well as to enhance recreational and citizen opportunity to utilize the lake. Included in that was recommendations to enhance recreational facilities around the lake, which require funding. And one of the mechanisms for addressing funding opportunities that was included in the master plan was the possible development of additional residential lots on undeveloped property that the city owns around Lake Tyler. And looking at it, we determined that the old Sandy Beach area was the most readily and easily developed piece of property to initiate the funding for other recreational improvements around the lake. So we have created a subdivision plan that's being presented here today, which creates 11 new lots to be leased. Again, these are leases and not sale of property. We're proposing that council authorize us to proceed with these leases through a sealed bid process where we will solicit sealed bids from interested parties to lease the property. We're also recommending that the minimum sealed bid price be established at $250,000.
Okay. Question?
Yes, and the proceeds from the transactions go to where?
They go into a fund that to be designated for financing the improvements included in the master plan around the town.
Good, so I mean, it goes back to the general fund, it's going to go, be dedicated to that.
No, it will remain in the utility fund to be used for the improvements of that town.
Perfect.
Greg, when do you anticipate putting these out for offer for bid?
Well, I anticipate that it would be shortly after the first of the year. We still have to get the plat filed for record, and then we'll need to begin a marketing campaign and get information out that the larger marketing areas that these lots are available to generate interest in the process. And then we'll, again, anticipate probably sometime in January, possibly, or February, taking.
And the way the word's spreading around the lake and the Lake Tyler community, I mean, it's already known that what we're doing, because it's been a number of month process to do the Lake Tyler Roundtable. And so the word is spread around the lake, and everybody, I mean, I've seen a lot of people excited, question, when are they going to do this? When are they going to do this? So it's been a really great process, and I think it's going to be a great revenue source for us to make this happen. Good time to get a lake lot and build seawall.
Yeah, part of the time frame for the process will also hinge upon the marketing plan that we result with or end up with, and how advertisements and publications are scheduled. That will have some impact on the timing also.
Let me add one more thing that's we've addressed it previously with the Lake Tyler plan, and within the ordinance we approved a couple of months ago, is that these new lots, the leases are going to be tied pretty much. The lease amount will be exactly the same as if these lots were in the city of Tyler paying the city of Tyler taxes. So they're not going to be the small $75 a year lease as well. So that lease amount's based on the improvements that someone makes on that. He can, as if they were paying taxes in the city of Tyler on these improvements.
Yeah, so the marketing will probably be in March or April.
Maybe more than that.
When we have some sun.
About the time everybody gets ready to go to lake.
That's
One
right.
thing that we did not include in the ordinance that I should have and will recommend that we adopt this either through the leases or an ordinance amendment is an escalation clause for the value of the land until it is developed. Right now, the taxes or any adjustment to the lease rate would be based upon value. But since the city of Tyler actually owns the property, it's potential for the purchase of the lots now, and they remain undeveloped for a period of time, and we need to look at that opportunity of how we're going to adjust lease prices in and of themselves until the development actually takes place.
Okay.
We'll watch for that to come back through. Anything else on this? Hearing none, got a recommendation for the M3. Is there a motion?
I'll move to approve the M3.
Okay, motion second. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next on M4, I got Jimmy Johnson.